What's going on, everyone? Goddrifter here, and welcome back to another Gran Turismo live stream. This is live stream number 55. Now, you wondering, what will I do in April Fools if I choose to do, if I actually chose to actually stream? Well, it'll be literally this, title, except it'll be literally around the 10,000s, maybe more, but excuse me. So yeah, it was like two choices. It was like either stream yesterday or take a break yesterday and then come back the next day tomorrow. So yeah, I chose the latter. Anyway, so before I get started with the lobby, just let you guys know that um you know yeah, I completely forgot about this wheel that I didn't even bother buying. But yeah, we got some EKs for EKs for sale. We got some works on sale. We got some works MCOs for sale, and we got some TEs for sale. That's basically what it is. Well, it's not for sale per se, but yeah, they're available. This time, let's see, um, this week's safety car is the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT safety car, and the road version of the Group B car is the Direct STI in white. Um, don't buy these since they're useless. Um, that's just too expensive. There's 4 escapes, and then in terms of the special colors, all these are chrome. Just letting you guys know, all of this is chrome. All right. Sorry about that. And the other reason is because, well, I kind of lost my voice when I was playing Persona 4, so there's that. Oh my god. Anyway, um, okay, I'm gonna load the settings. Um, Actually, I feel like chilling for today. Um, so I am going to be doing a cruise lobby this time, and well, I doubt that they're gonna be, I doubt they'll be doing like, it's like, oh my god, like, it's like, yo, I want to do a car show. It's like, you're kidding me. It's the opposite effect. Every time I want to do a car show lobby, everybody wanted to cruise, but every time I got a cruise lobby line up, and then unfortunately, that's like um, I want to do a car show. Like, boy, like, that's the last thing I need right now. Anyway, all right, cruise lobby is up. Um, so basically, you guys can grab any car you want, but well, the thing is, the only time you can actually speed will be in this part. See, you can speed in this part and this part. The reason why I don't want you guys to speed on this part is because there's a really sharp turn there. So, yeah, without any further ado, okay, yeah, no, this is pointless. Hold on a moment. This is pretty. Alright, alright, watch. For some reason, it's gonna be like, it's like, yo, we're doing cruise or something. I'm like, I literally was in a cruise lobby not too long ago. It's like, how long ago was that? It's like 3 minutes ago. Oh my god. And again, I was planning on streaming this in the morning, but I literally did not sleep last night. So for the most part, like by the time I was done with my shake, I put it in the sink, wash it out, and then put it in the dishwasher rack. I went to my room, hit my bed, and then I put a alarm for God knows how many minutes or how many hours. But I was like, yeah, I'm still tired. Let me go back to sleep. And yeah, it became quite obvious that I was pretty pretty tired because I did not sleep at all. All right, so we need one more person in order for this to get started. Hmm. Let's see. And for the love of God, I hope. Okay, so they can do anything for now. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay. So first category is a car. What in the world are you guys doing? Okay. So you got Citroen GT, you got Bugatti VGT. We just need, well, a person that's okay. I'm hoping that he's gonna be parking somewhere because if he's not, then yeah. Ay, okay, just gonna wait a moment. And oh, he's gonna pass us, isn't he? Okay. Yep, he's passed. Wow. Okay. Son of a gun. Alright. Hate when this happens. Alright, so we have Passat and Bugatti VGT, and we have Universe 1804 and a Citroen GT. Hmm. Mm, yeah, it's okay. Who to choose? Who to choose? Who to stick and choose? Because I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry, but guy finished second. Even though the reason, okay, for some reason, um, for some main reason, it actually makes no sense. Like most people are like, oh yeah, it makes absolutely no sense because someone actually just passed by on the daily. It's like, yikes. Uh, you're already late. You Jesus, man. Ay, ay. This is what happens when literally a lot of people literally just pass by the car show. They showed up late when actually they probably was saying to get first. But okay, well, for those that literally just joined, the category was any car, so there's that. Uh, you lying about it? First of all, are you even looking like what in the world? Ay, ay. It's on the title, like no joke. Ay, ay. Channel name, like what in the world? Like it's not that hard to actually look. Okay. All right. Let's see. Blue cars. Well, I have a Corvette here. There's also that. There's that. Hmm. Hmm. You know what? Laguna Blue. Okay. All right. As you guys know, there's usually a 10-second delay. So if something happens around 10 seconds, then I apologize. But that's basically how it is these days. Okay. And okay, guys, come on. Okay, so we have a Doritos themed truck. We got Mad Bull, which I think that's what it's called, and I believe it's another car. Of course, I got there because all the all the hooligan stickers. That's about it. What the heck? Yeah. No, tell me, you literally just He's literally just trying to set laps. Okay, Blaze, come on now. Cat is. Oh, Grace. You have to type it in. Ay, ay, ay. Spell that wrong. How in order do you spell something wrong? Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Muscle cars. Okay, that's basically what he meant to put. Alright. So it's alright, so with those that plan on grabbing the Dodge Viper, just so you know, I don't count that as a muscle car per se. I will originally will count it as a sports car because literally it's a V10 power two-seater that's rear-wheel drive and most development is by Lamborghini, so there's that. So hmm. Well, time to get the Yanko, cause why not? Okay. Um. Well, I was gonna tell you that's not a muscle car, and also there's a Camaro that's sliding in your DMs right. And also, Jesus Christ, people, space, people. Okay. So the one that's gonna be judging us all this late of the stream, yeah, it's probably on streaming around 9, and I got and just realized that I didn't sleep at all. So yeah, I took a nap. Turns out that it was literally by the time it was like 1, and then went back to sleep, and then 2 hours later it was like 3 already, and yeah, didn't eat like at all. And oh god, no, no. Who in the world bring the F1? Who in the world is bringing the F1 here? That's not a muscle. That is full on annoyance. What the universe, really? Really? Tomorrow going to Car X. Tomorrow is gonna be a different type of stream, so I want to try something out in terms of what kind of uh, in terms of what kind of things I want to do. I was about to do it Thursday, but then I'm just like, wait a minute, it's April Fools. They don't think it's gonna be like a joke because like that'll be interesting. What's it gonna be? Tomorrow is gonna be something I wanted to do for a while. Like no joke, like I haven't like for some reason I feel like playing like games that are legit well older than um not older than Car X, but it's like older than any other type of game in general. I got first. Let's see. Six. I usually do that because it's just in case if anything happens, then yeah. This is um most likely if you heard of like revisit or like throwback Thursday, it's kind of like that. I want to try something like that for for the channel, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how it did because you never know, things can actually happen. Um, so in terms of sports cars, I actually not thought about it. It's actually quite simple. Could just went to Dodge, third gen Viper. That's basically it. Okay. And before you guys ask, yes, this is a very terrible recreation of the stripes for this car. Oh my god. Okay. Solution: handbrakes. They always work in the end. Moving on. Okay, so far it's one, two, three. Okay. Um. Okay. All right. And okay. Uh. What is Passat? Pass it. Can you please refrain from doing anything that causes acceleration of the tires to the point where they're actually smoking for no exact reason? And where'd the Porsche go? Oh, great. Don't tell me that the Porsche decides to leave, because that'll be kind of sad. No joke. What the? Oh, oh, C7. Okay, so we have a little variety. Alright. Okay, guys, can you please... Oh, I was about to say, can you guys please stop changing vehicles? This is, like... I know, like, by the time it hasn't even started yet, like, because literally, this sometimes happens. And, oh, uh, okay, so starting soon. You guys, um, okay. And, oh my god. And okay. Okay, okay, if I say starting now, that means you have to park literally, and wherever you have is gonna be judged. Alright, and starting out. Okay. Alright, so right off the bat, we have Gabby in a silver, well, in basically in Mercedes fashion, a Mercedes that is in silver with silver Mercedes-Benz 2078. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Up next, we have Mac in Case FD. It's not accurate, but hey, yeah, I know what you gotta do. And last certainly not least, you guys, it's blonde. It's not blondie. It's Brody in a 911 GT3 RS. I think this is a 991 model. Yeah, it's a 991 model. Okay. So, so in third place, I'm sorry, Brody, but you're getting third because. Alright, so second place. Sorry, Gabby, I don't give you second place because, well, you know, it's a really clean Mercedes. Um, there has, there has to be something said about Mr. Mac in Case FD. Wait, no, wrong thing. Alright, so Mac has picked the next category, and next category is gonna be is most disgusting car you have. Oh god, this. Oh my god. Okay. The most disgusting car I have. Hmm. In terms of what vehicle they might be talking about. Hmm. Let's see. I may have something. or I may not have something, but I know a car. I know a vehicle that's disgusting, and that will be. Okay, I'm not gonna diss the bus too much, but yeah, it's kind of ugly. But there is a vehicle. Oh, excuse me. That is much uglier than that. Like no joke. You know, it's a classic bus, of course, yeah. But there is something that I gotta say about this Fiat 500. Like no joke. Of all the things I've seen, I even though this is the funnest car I've ever been in. I just don't like I just don't like Fiats. Not Fiats per se, but I just don't like the 500s. The newer 500s I meant, like not the classic ones, but more like the new ones. Because the Abarths, they're at least they're not bad. All right, they came with turbos and they're ridiculously sporty for what it is, and they're chick magnets. But this had to be said about the newer Fiat 500s. I'm good. And what is Kyle doing? Oh God. Hmm. Uh. You know, the 997 is not even that bad. You're trying to figure out which one was the ugliest Porsche 911. Check out the 99, check out the 996s. Like those are the only ones that a lot of people say that they don't like because of the taillights and the headlights look like eggs. And not some of the older models, not the newer models. I gotta take a call. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Alright, so we have a 99, still a 997. Not ugly, just saying. A Bugatti Veyron. That is, hmm. That's not, basically nothing to say about it. It's literally just, it's one of two things. And, oh my god. Space, people. Like, what the heck? Like, what in the world? Like, there is a thing called space. Look it up. This is, um, I mean, then again, the Bugatti Veyron came out when I was 6. So originally it came out in 2005. It didn't show up in any racing game until 2007 as DLC for the Need for Speed games. And then it became a main vehicle in games later on. Um, 500 is quite obvious. Um, let's see. The how to is questionable. Well, actually, no, it's not questionable at best. Again, that thing is sort of ugly, but a lot of people keep recreating fake GTRs with it, so that's the funny thing. In the Camaro, unless you're talking about the 6.5, then it's not bad. Really ugly, very ugly. It's like, yeah, it's kind of true. The bars is not bad. It's just that a lot of people will prefer to having the bars over the original VF 100s. Can't look at it in the street. Play it in the street face. Oh my. And that's the only good thing about it is that I can actually just do this. I can do stoppies with this car. Oh my god. Anyway. Oh, no, it's been 30 minutes. Alright. If you're new to my channel, you would most people do not know this, but I usually do a thing called racing cliches. This is where I usually talk about the things that in racing games usually kind of a thing or used to be kind of thing type of motif. So uh yeah, today's racing cliches is well this is a this is a 2-on-2 special, aka car shows versus car meets. Now, there is a difference. Now, a lot of people think like a car show and a car meet are both the same thing. Unfortunately, it's not, and it's for a very good reason. Because usually when it comes to car meets or car shows, they usually require a budget. But in terms of a car meet, there is no such thing as a budget. Like, no joke, all you gotta do is show up and look around, look at the cars, and yeah, like once the meet is over, it's like, okay, have fun. And then you have car shows, and the car shows are usually the one that's being funded for the most part, and they're the ones that are kind of what's the word? They're mostly categorized. So figuratively and literally, most people will think like, oh, because since this is a car show, it's basically for show cars, and you may be right, but a lot of people actually legit drive show cars to car shows. Like, that's not a lie. In fact, pretty sure I remember correctly, a YouTuber known as Jack Automotive actually took his R8 to SEMA, and and yeah, for the most part, it was very interesting. Um, now the only you can tell between a car meet and a car show is the fact that how many people are around the cars. Now there are some actual car shows. For example, SEMA is legit the most known one. In fact, I'm pretty sure I remember correctly, the SEMA show was the ones that actually had like these project cars, and most likely since they're being sponsored, they had to like have their livery based off of what it is. And Not to mention, the cars themselves are very custom. And by custom, I mean every single nut, bolt, light, bumper, wing, seat, every single thing has been touched. So yeah, there is a now in terms of this is what else there are. There's the LA Auto Show. There's SEMA. Let's see. I already mentioned the 14 SEMA. Stance Wars. Uh, and many others. But yeah, in terms of also there's also the um, Orange County Auto Show. There's Tuna Evolution, not Evolution, Tuna Revolution. My mistake. Um, there's the Detroit Auto Show. There's the um, I actually forgot the rest of it. But one thing is that most people know about these is the fact that they're very common based off where do you guys live. So, send friend request. You do realize I can literally just look for my channel name and you could just like join in. And please stop being right next to me. Like there is. Okay, so for the most part, Kyle's not even listening. Yeah, just ignore the not LFA, the LC500, since he's not even doing anything. Like your car is trapping. He's oh my god. Some of it. He doesn't get it. Anyway, so in terms of like what type of show cars usually are there, they're usually the ones that are. In it. For God's sake. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's doing it on purpose. Anyway, so in terms of the vehicles, in terms of usual car shows themselves, is the reason why I do not allow drifting. Because of stupid things like this usually happens. Anyways, sometimes a lot of people literally just what the oh my god, it just became chaos incarnate. Okay, and for the love of God, space. Oh my goodness, this is literally the moment where I literally where's my space counter when I need it? Okay, so the one that's judging us all is the F50. There's the F50 there, and then there's yeah, the Lux is disqualified because he's not in the. Okay, now, okay, here's the thing about this. Okay, most of the time when it comes to car shows, um, car choice wise, like if the car show demands like it's like oh just show up in a tuner car and you should be good, and So I'm bringing a muscle car, then that's like, um, yeah, it was bound to happen at some point. Okay. Like, sometimes a lot of people usually get mad at the host because it's like, okay, I should have won that. It's like, okay, yeah, you should have won that, but you just do not realize what category we're doing with. Now, when it comes to JDM, he drives the domestic market for Japanese buyers, meaning that the car is right-hand drive, then you're good. If it's left-hand drive, that means change your car. Just say. Alright, so we have. Okay, so we have. No. Uh, Anyways, in terms of why a lot of people like going to car shows, it's because they're fun, alright? Not to mention, it's kind of like free merchandise. Well, I say free purchasable merchandise. Like, no joke, I don't know how many counters we collect in the LA Auto Show, but jeez, I know we collected a lot. And by a lot, I meant a lot. And, just, my god, why won't you just listen? Uh, God, not again. That's like the second, was like the fourth time this happened? I'm like, not again. This is literally the, I don't know how many times he changes it to a different vehicle. It's like, not again. That's like the, how many times has it been since he keeps changing the vehicle that's the opposite of this category? Oh my god. Yeah, no, forget this mess. Like, this is, he's at this point, he's kind of trolling right now. I'm not even gonna bother looking cause he know he's not. Oh my god. See, I'm not even gonna bother. Uh, like not again. Like this is like, how many times has it been? Ay, ay. Like, seriously, this is like, how many times has it been? Oh, now he's changed it. Like, bruh. Okay. Watch, he's gonna be picking something. Yep, he's gonna pick a GTO of all things. Wait, this is just in case. Because you never know what God is gonna bring. Okay. See a Porsche Mercedes. And another Benz. Trying to bring the Volks to the stage. Anyways, so in terms of a car meet, it's sort of like a free car show in a way. Like, for the most part, it's a gathering of car enthusiasts that actually thinks that not only that comic books is not expensive enough, or building pieces is not expensive enough, and it's probably one of the most one of the most expended type hobbies that a person can ever have. And it's one of those reasons why a lot of people like going to car meets, because well, they're basically it's kind of like going to a art gallery in a way, except for the fact that literally half the time it's kind of like having a it's like, oh yeah, I actually come, oh yeah, I had to break my car. It's like, yep, just wash your car, do wash your car, wax it, what you have to do in order to actually gain your impression. It's like, oh man, that car is clean. I'm like, things. I literally just watched. It's like, wait, seriously? Yeah, this is. Um, but yeah, it's kind of like if it was a car show, but in a parking lot with God knows how many people, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Like most people are like, okay, I actually do like this car. I like that car. It's like, yo, what's your favorite car? It's like, dude, I really want to build something like that, such and such. It's like, okay, that's pretty cool. Um, at the same time, it actually does make sense to actually know what you're doing. You really just give first place to stock. Yeah, that mess is stock. Hold on a moment. Ay, ay. Wait, in terms of a car show, in terms of like what type of car meet it is, well, also depends on the location as well. Sometimes the location actually differs between person to person, because some people may have good experiences with that place. Some people also have like a bad rep in terms of that places. Anything that can go to 100, I'm sorry, 250. Oh God, I don't know what car. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does my I don't think my 34 counts. Hmm. Do I have anything that goes 250? Oh, great. Okay. Wait, actually. I actually do have something. Oh, excuse me. I read right. It's 250. Basically every N1000 vehicle ever. Like, come on now. Anyway, so does as they do a lot of racing games do car shows or car meets? The answer is quite obvious. Yes they do, and they did it perfectly. Because a lot of games these days actually have ways to actually make money, and most likely what kind of car meet you're doing, it depends on the host. If your car meet is preferred to stance cars, then just grab a stance car. That's all you do. It's a car meet reserves to clean cars, then grab a clean car. It's not that hard. Um, but at the same time, these type of cars are the ones that are figuratively and literally um easy to actually find, because literally of all the cars that are in any race games, usually the game that has the most amount of cars are usually the ones that are gonna be winning in the carless scale. But um, at the same time, some cars may not have enough customization in order to last God knows how many days or weeks of redoing and recreating the cars again. But that doesn't mean that it's gonna be difficult to try. So you wonder, okay, what are some examples? Well, let's look at Forza Horizon 2 for example. Forza Horizon 2 was a game that came around 2011, well, 2013 if I remember correctly, for both the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One. Wait, no. 2011 was the one. Wait, no. Oh, great. I'm really lost until it's done. Wait, I remember now. Forza Horizon 2 was a game that came out around 2013 that was available for both the Xbox 360 and Xbox One. The game has a car show feature that, well, little to no use, but it's something that we've gotten used to over the years. But at the same time, it actually does seem kind of like a good idea to actually get something like this. Um, Also, Forza Horizon 3 was also the same thing. Came out 2015. Dang, I am. Wait, no, that's Forza 6. Forza 6 came out in 2015, if I remember correctly. I'm talking about Forza Horizon 2, not Forza Horizon 3. If I remember correctly, yeah, Forza. Wait, where's my phone? Okay, hold on. Hold on a moment. Okay. Forza Horizon 2. Maybe Forza. I was like, meant Forza Horizon 2. Yeah, I meant Forza Horizon 2. Like, that game came out in 2013. And you're talking about, like, what's that called? Hold on a second. It was September 2014. Okay, I was kind of close. I was kind of close. Like, I thought it was 2013, but 2014. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, yeah, like September 2014 was the one that the game actually came out in. And that game had a car show feature that many people did not know about. And, well, they did know about it, it's just that it's just a lot of people staying there, like, no one's talking about the cars. And actually, I think there's a lot of cars that actually had a lot of potential, but at the same time, uh, there are other games that actually has that a lot of people do car meets in. For example, Need for Speed 2015. Now, at this point in time, Need for Speed went from a yearly cycle to a 2 year cycle, and yeah, we didn't receive any Need for Speed game in 2014 except for the movie. But back in 2015, in around May, June, wherever whatever month that was, we have a glimpse of the new Need for Speed game that has a lot of stuff going on with the game. There is nighttime, there is street racing, there are cops, and yeah, trying to be as iconic as possible. And most likely, me and oh, okay, you have to go. All right, what's that called? It was around 20 yeah 20 around 2015 is kind of like having um as a in fact most of my friends from heck even from high school is like, yo, you want to do a Carmen Easy 2015? It's like, sure, why not? It's like, okay. And usually we actually have a lot of cars going in, going out, and yeah, it was actually not that bad. But at the same time, it was probably the only game that I know that is very authentic in terms of what kind of game it was, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Um, but then Forza Horizon 3 came out, and yeah, he's just like, yep, just sweep it right out of the rug. It's like, okay. Um, but there are other games that you can do carvings in, but it's not even right. For example, um, let's take a look at the crew game, for example. The first, the first the crew game came out around 2014, and it was actually pretty good. Unfortunately, the fact that it is like a crew type of game, like it was not a crew type of game, it was more like you can play the game by yourself, but you just be in a not a disadvantage per se. Like I beat the game like couple. Now, if you haven't watched my Let's Play of the Crew, then it'll be in the channel. Just take a look at um, the crew live streams. That's how I actually done it in the first place. Um, So yeah, that's a good. That's a, it's it's not a bad way to actually do car shows. It's probably the worst way to actually trying to get yourself into like a car meet because literally you're trying to go into a car meet and the crew you only get to see 4 people. Like that's about it. Um, what else is there? At the same time, at the same time, the cars themselves are pretty well. I would say accurate, but Skyline. As you see, like That's all I can say. That's the only car not that's not realistic. Like, there's no such thing as a left-hand drive Skyline in the. Wait, does he even? What the? Um. My guy, you've got an Aventador second place. He's not even. He's not even here. Seriously? He's not even here. Oh my god. Uh, like, bruh. He did the. Oh my god. He's not even a Japanese. He's not even here! That's. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, but that judging kind of sucked. Not like no joke. Like what in the world? What's? I am honestly baffled. And it's like, oh yeah, that Winter he got second. He's not even a Japanese car. In fact, he wasn't even on the list. Like of all things. Oh my god. Yeah, we need to make sure not to give him first place next time. Category is V10. Alright, just don't mistake the R8 for the V10 because that's a V8. Alright, I picked the third gen Viper, second gen Viper is next. Oh my god. Good example. Unfortunately, there's no such thing. Lambo's Italian. It don't matter. Okay. It's kind of like the art. It's kind of like art. Okay. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be off topic for a little bit, but most likely, it. Oh my goodness. Okay. For the most part, it's the vehicle is from Italy. All right. It's purebred. It's purely an Italian vehicle, and you put a Japanese bike onto it. Does it still be? Is it now Japanese? No. That's makes because that argument would have been a little bit ridiculous, but at the same time, it doesn't make any sense. So for the most part, it's like, okay, so what kind of car would it be? It will still be Italian. Like, it'll be Italian through and through. Like, it's the same thing with RWBs. And it's like, is RWB a? Oh my goodness! It's like, is RWB a? God dang it! What was it? I remember now. It's like, oh, is RWB Japanese? RWB is Japanese, yes, but Porsche is still German. Like, it's kind of like having. Okay, it's for the most part, it's kind of like having a Ford Falcon from Australia, and they think it's American. Unfortunately, we didn't get those in America. We gotten a lot, something that is very different, and oh, for God's sake, Diablo is a V12, not a V10. This is, but you have to judge any, you have to judge the vehicle somehow. I mean, the Huracan would have been a perfect fit just in case. Yeah, I'm low key still salty because of like he was like me third, and then he picked the Italian Bull second place, and then having Mazda first place. And first of all, I'm also in a Japanese car, okay? It's like, yeah, yeah, okay, we're good. But nope, this is decided to leave the actual Japanese car that is in that category, which makes no sense. Like, come on. Oh my god, this is. I'm not gonna lie. That's not gonna. Okay, yeah. No, just we can't give you. We can't give you. We can't. You can't judge anymore. Like, He's gonna make mistakes like that, and he can't let you judge for some reason. Oh my god. Okay, so far it's. Wait, we're missing someone, aren't we? Yep, we're missing the new guy. Hmm. For the most part, it's one or two things. It's either the Huracan, the Viper, or I forgot what vehicle he chose. He chose an F40. Okay, this is all right. Ay, 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 ay. Anyway, he legit chose an F40. What's in the world, guys? There's a third gen Viper in the game. Come on. Okay. Okay, so it looks okay. So he's thinking he's actually is getting started. Or uh, alright, category is Group X, and yeah, Group X. Hmm. Um. Behold, childhood memories. Alright, I will continue on with the topic at hand. But first things first, I gotta judge these guys based on what kind of car they brought. Wait, saying? Wait, hold on. Let me check, because you never know. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Subaru. Nope, that's Shelby. Subaru. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Alright. Group X. And he's AFK, isn't he? God's sake. What in the world? Okay, so far it's One, two, three. Oh, great. Hold on. That's one more person we have to wait for. My goodness. Hmm. Okay. So Mr. Freeze has to join us. Maybe actually can actually get the car, but yeah, no, he's actually picking a car actually, and he's still AFK. Wait a minute. Oh no, hold on a moment. I just stopped. I just stopped. But I'm like, wait a minute. What he's actually doing? Yeah, I know. You've been AFK for way there with that mess. What in the world? Yeah, I just thought I'm like, is he literally trying to actually get mileage off of this? And not to mention, he been AFK for quite a while. Just saying. Okay, let's race car. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. So, right off the bat, you got Mr. Freeze in a Mercedes AMG. Wait, not AMG. Is the F1 WAEQ Eco Power. Next guy, Incinerate and a um, is a BRZ with a interesting livery. Although it has a number 8 on it. Next got Drogo in a black and yellow Bugatti VGT, and you got Gabby in the Isle of Man Subaru Direct STI. All right, so third place, I don't know what it is, but um, actually, sorry Drogo, but I hate to give hate for most people to get two third places in a row, but that's really unfortunate because you have possibly the concept car at the Chiron. That's basically what it was. Second place. Unfortunately, I gotta give it to Incinerate. Um, I'm sorry to give, sorry Gabby, but I got to give you first place again. Oh goodness. All right, so who are the? Oh snap. Sorry, let's put Gabby. I completely forgot about this. Alright, this is going to be my last category before I have to like stop the stream. Um, so so anyway, in terms of alright, sorry. So anyway, car meets and car shows had some pros and cons. For car shows, the pros is that you can actually win prize money for like. So yeah, you can actually win prize money for what kind of vehicle it is. Essentially, it's mostly a thing where a lot of people actually do like going to car shows, and not to mention car shows are not bad. It's just that they have a preserved type of vehicle that you have to get. Unfortunately, the downside is that you will be judged, and and depending on the and depending on what type of vehicle it is alone is enough to consider like uh how much of the things that usually is possible to actually be in for a vehicle. The downside, alright, the downside for any type of racing game is very not racing game for car shows is very tight, and literally, um, most likely, you have to leave your car in this show for a couple of days, and most likely, you have to like hopefully you have anti-theft stuff just in case your car ends up getting stolen for some reason. Um, Other than that, it's pretty cool. The car meets, on the other hand, have a different type of pros and cons. The pros is that it's a gathering, and you can actually talk to people, you can actually make friends. Unfortunately, um, fortunately, the downside is the fact that literally, um, unfortunately, if well, for the most part, if like a hooligan, not hooligan, an idiot decides to do a burnout or like rev like a lot of revving is considered, then it actually attracts police and is basically the vehicle that most people actually will actually see. Well, it'll be kind of unfortunate because literally anybody actually does like going to like car meets, and more like if the owner of that specific spot tells you that you can't do car shows anymore because of what happened, that means that you can't go there anymore. So, for you future race game developers, if you want to add the car show and car show or car meet type feature, then um, they do they most likely do what I have to do in order to actually get to those spots, and those spots are very crucial because you never know what's going to happen. All right, like for example, you can actually make a car show. And actually, in fact, you can actually do a car show in GTA Online, and you can actually do it with 30 people. And not to mention, sometimes the vehicles themselves are pretty much clean, so whatever you do, just don't touch them because most likely touching the vehicle is considered by death by no return. So yeah, aka you might just get find yourself being kicked out of the car meet because you touched someone's car. All right, that's today's racing cliche. Anyways, the one that's judging us is the Battle Machine RX-7. And why do I have a feeling I'm going to get third again? This is and oh my god, no way! He had the silhouette kit. That's awesome. All right. Now, for those that do not know what in the world is the silhouette kit, it's quite simple. The silhouette kit is more of a molded type body kit than anything else, but at the same time, it's kind of like for the most part, it's kind of like it has like this. It's kind of like a silhouette of like the actual race cars back in the 1960s or 80s. Um, so for the most part, there's only 4 cars that actually has this type of bike kit. The that would be the GTR, the R34, the R35, the 458, and the Huracan. And I don't know if the Aventador is going to get another bike kit anytime soon. So alrighty then. Um, so yeah, their bikes are not bad. This is that even though the wings are very obnoxious, like they're like bench, they're like bench wings. They're not that bad at all. Anyway, more of the story. Um, actually, there's no moral story to this. No moral story to this. But oh yeah, actually I do have a moral story. Is you planning on staying up all night doing something, make sure that you get plenty of rest and plenty of something to actually keep you awake. Because sometimes most stuff can actually go anywhere at this point, and you never notice because well you didn't get enough sleep. Anyways, that'll be it for now. If you guys enjoyed this live stream, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what to see next. Now tomorrow I'm gonna be trying out something new, and most likely here's a hint. Um, eh, Throwback Thursday slash revisiting from AR12. So without any further ado, um, check out my social media. Is in the about page. You can follow me on Instagram at Goddrifter247sun Productions. You can follow me on Twitter at G27S. And last but certainly not least, you can check out my Discord at Goddrifter247sun Productions Garage and Museum. Every single thing is in the about page. And without any further ado, this is Goddrifter signing off. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.